Well, hey there, Twisted Sage here. Don't let this enthusiastic voice fool you. The times feel very heavy for me. Yeah, dense. So the sun was 25 degrees Libra. Moon is currently 5 degrees of Leo. So we have a sextiling couple of days. I guess that's generalizing. There might be a semi-square before it actually sextiles. But overall, it's more of a sextile energy. That semi-square thing would be a small window. But nonetheless, for me, yeah, for the collective, I guess there could be the opportunity for some excitement, relationship, expression, or you can just let it pass on by. But for myself, the sun at 25 degrees and Venus is 24 degrees Libra. These both sit at the bottom of my chart, so very deep, but they illuminate my Pluto. Which squares the transiting Pluto, which squares my Venus. So I'm going through some heavy internal battles, it feels like. Especially when the moon was like 29 degrees yesterday of Cancer. Some death fears of other people, and then I've been pondering my own self being checked out. I've always had the kind of theory that, I don't know, I guess there's fate, but maybe fate occurs because of decisions you made in life. Eventually you get to the end of the rope or you run out of options. But I've always felt like you kind of choose that tap out moment for the most part. We do have that Mars squared Neptune that's going to sit and hover. And it seems like since that tightened up, we have had more foggy-like days, misty-like days. Woo! Sorry. Definitely, the gym has definitely turned my physical around, though. It can be tight. Definitely didn't master that no sugar on that full moon in Aries. Or was it supposed to be the full moon in Pisces? I think it was supposed to be the full moon in Pisces. When you don't have any vices, or when you drop a bunch of vices, food becomes that easy source of a vice, of the dopamine hit. So it's a good thing I'd be going to the gym. I guess that'd be my new supplement. probably have a little. These next 2 days will be decent as far as weather goes. Leo should help push out the moisture for a little bit. Although, or maybe today, although the moon will be facing off with Saturn. By tomorrow. That could, since look. Yeah, I easily could have stayed in bed. The moon is in my 12th house. Not yet in my first house. We got a heavy lineup coming. So Sunday, Saturn goes direct after a 5 to 6 month slumber, and then we have that eclipse on Tuesday. Thinking about taking a day off that day and doing another fast, sleep all day. You know, the ancients kind of tried to stay out of eclipse physical energy, stay inside. You know, I thought, I guess, not I guess, I've been in only 3 actual partnerships, and the third being the shortest stint, but it felt like it was like, yeah, this is good. This is the relationship I've been waiting for. I guess kind of dealing with the immaturity of young ladies that haven't had their Saturn return. You know, especially if you've had your Saturn return. I mean, I guess you could be the teacher for the youth, but it might not be as wise to. A more balanced partnership would be that of somebody who's already had their Saturn return, or a rite of passage. But you do get attracted to who you get attracted to. Mars, Pluto stuff. It could be more than that. But yeah, we went, my third one, we went hiking to see you had to be in the middle of America from like Washington across the Midwest into Florida or something like that, or Carolina, to be in the direct path of totality of the eclipse. But most of America experienced it, and we went to check it out on a hike, and it definitely was a severing of that relationship. It didn't last much longer after that. And in certain ways, I've been blue since. That was summer of 17. Yeah, Leo season of. I guess it had to be Leo season 17. Alright, well, yeah, it's going to be a big, we got big things to release. There might be some deep breakups, because Venus is directly conjunct, but maybe it's 1 degree orb off 2 to 3, where the sun and the moon would be at 2 Scorpio, Venus would be 3 degrees. They might all be at 2, actually. It is possible. I think at one point they are. Yeah. Maybe the exactness of when the sun and moon line up, Venus has ticked forward a bit. But at one point before the sun and moon line up, they'll all be 2 degrees and some change.